The Evergrande Group fraud was a complex and sophisticated scheme that took years to unravel. It involved falsifying financial statements, inflating revenues, and hiding debt in order to deceive investors and regulators. The company's executives were able to manipulate the numbers and create a facade of success that ultimately crumbled under the weight of their deception. The fraud began with the company's rapid expansion and aggressive acquisition strategy. Evergrande Group was acquiring companies left and right, taking on massive amounts of debt in the process. To cover up their mounting debt, the executives began to manipulate their financial statements, inflating revenues and understating expenses. They created a false sense of financial stability that allowed them to continue their reckless expansion unchecked. As the company grew larger and more complex, the fraud became harder to conceal. Investors began to question the company's financial health, and regulators started to take notice. The executives at Evergrande Group scrambled to cover their tracks, but it was only a matter of time before the truth came to light. When the fraud was finally exposed, it sent shockwaves through the financial world. Investors lost billions of dollars, and the company's stock plummeted. The executives responsible for the fraud were arrested and charged with securities fraud, wire fraud, and conspiracy. The fallout from the scandal was immense, with many investors losing their life savings and the company's reputation in tatters. The Evergrande Group fraud serves as a cautionary tale for investors and regulators alike. It highlights the dangers of unchecked corporate greed and the importance of transparency and accountability in the financial industry. The fallout from the fraud will be felt for years to come, as investors and regulators work to rebuild trust in the market. In the end, the Evergrande Group fraud was a stark reminder of the consequences of financial fraud. It serves as a warning to companies and executives who engage in deceptive practices, and a call to action for investors and regulators to remain vigilant in the face of corporate misconduct. The fallout from the fraud will be felt for years to come, as the financial industry works to rebuild trust and prevent similar scandals from happening in the future.